Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 10 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter points, lines and segments. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well, right? So let's just start with the chapter that is points, lines and segments. Let's just start with the lesson that is line segments and rays. Okay. So let's just see what are the line segments and ray, right? Okay. So first we are going to see what is a line, right? So the line has this is the line, right? It never ends. This is the line and it never ends, right? Then this is the line segment, right? It has two end points, right? It has two end points. That is the line segment, right? Then we are left with ray. So what is ray? This one is the ray and ray has it has one end point, right? Got it? So you have line segment and rays. This is the line, it never ends, right? It has to, on the both ends, it has an arrows, right? Then you have the line segment look like this and it has two endpoints. Then you have ray has only one endpoint, right? That is all for, that's all for the line segments and rays, right? Okay, then how do you calculate the length of the line? Let's just see how do we calculate the length of the line. Okay, so for example, you are given with a line. Okay, you have to calculate the length of the line segment E and F. Here is E and here is F, right? You have to calculate the line segment. So that is 5 and 2, right? So you can see it is EF is the coordinate for E is 2 and F is 5. It would be the absolute value of the difference of their coordinates. That would be 5 minus 2 is 3. So the length of EF is 3, right? That's how you calculate the length of the line. Let's just do another example. Hello. Okay, you can hear me now probably. Okay, here we are. Okay, what is this? Line segment ray. What is this? This is a line, right? It never ends, so this is a line. What is this? This is. Okay, what is this? This is a ray. It only has one endpoint. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Next lesson. The next lesson is line of length of segments on number line, set 1. So how do we calculate the length of the line segments when we are on the number line? Okay, what is the length of KL? So how do we calculate the length of the line segments when we are on the number line? Okay, what is the length of KL? Very good, that would be 1. The correct option is 1. Okay, what is the length of the line segment EF? Length of EF, which is the correct option? Length of the EF is, yes, that is 2, right? You can either look for their coordinates because they are very easy. The coordinates for E is 1 and F is 3. You can just subtract them and 3 minus 1, and then you can calculate the absolute value. So the length of the line segment is always a positive value, right? What is the length of GH, which is the correct option? That would be just 1. What is the length of PQ? Very good, that would be 2. Okay, what is the length of GH? That would be 1, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, you can do length of segments on number line set 2 on your own. Let's just see the additive property of length. We've already done with this one. Let's just do the practice questions, right? Okay, if EF is 6 and FG is 12, what is EG? So how do you calculate EG? So EG is the sum of EF and FG, right? You need to add the length of EF and FG. So 6 plus 12 equals 18, right? So the correct option is 18. That would be 18. Okay, what is if PQ is 13 and QR is 16, what is PR? So which is the correct option? You need to add them, right? 13 plus 16 is 29, right? The correct option is 29. Okay, the next one is if JK equals 6 and KL equals 13, what is JL? The correct option is you need to add JK and KL for the complete length JL, right? The correct option is 13 plus 6, that is 19. Okay, if RS equals 20 and ST equals 15, what is RT? The correct option is yes, you need to add them. That would be 35, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next one, right? Okay, the next one we're going to start with midpoints. So how do you calculate the midpoints? The midpoint is exactly the halfway of the line, right? So you need to add both the ends of the line segment and then you need to divide them by 2. Okay, what is the coordinate of the midpoint VW? Okay, you can see for the lines, lines on the number line is very easy. You can see between 9 and 11, the midpoint is 10. So the correct option is 10. If you're not on the number line, what you have to do, you have to add both the endpoints and you need to divide by 2. You will get your answer, right? Okay, what is the coordinate of the midpoint of W? VW, which is the correct option? So the correct option is that's the same question still. Okay, what is the coordinate of midpoint of PC? Okay, now you can calculate the midpoint, right? You need to add 87 plus 91, and you have to divide them by 2, but still you can see here you have 1, 2, 3, 4 points, so the midpoint exactly here is 89. The correct option is 89, right? Okay, the next one is what is the coordinate of the midpoint of QR? The correct option is 4. Very good. Okay, what is the coordinate of midpoint of VW? The correct option is 2. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just start with the next one, that is congruent line segments. Okay, so which lines are congruent? The lines that have the same distance or same length are the congruent, right? Are PT and PQ congruent? Okay, PT. Here is PT is 96, and PQ is also 96. So they have same side length. So yes, they are congruent, right? Okay. Are PR and QR congruent? So let's just see the side lengths of PR and QR, right? So they have same side length. Yes, this they are congruent. The correct option is yes, right? PR and QR, no. PR is 128 and QR is 108, so they are not congruent, right? Are JK and NP congruent? JK is 169 and NP is 169. Yes, they are congruent because they have the same side length, right? Okay, are KN and JK congruent? KN is 144, JK is 91. No, they are not. If they have the same side length, then they are congruent, right? So they do not have same side length, so they are not congruent. Okay. Are EI and HI congruent? GI is 105 and HI is 123. No, they are not congruent, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next one. That is midpoint formula, right? We'll cover the perpendicular bisector theorem and the other lessons in the next session. Let's just see midpoint formula, right? So given the coordinates, when you are given the line endpoints of the two line segments, how do you calculate the midpoint formula? You have to add their x components and divide them by 2, and then you have to add their y components. You need to divide them by 2. You will get the midpoint, right? Let's just start with the practice question. Okay, a line segment has endpoint -4, -8, -8, 6. Find the coordinates, right? So this is x1, y1. This is x2, y2. You need to add their x components, -4, -8 over 2, and then the y components, -8 plus 6 over 2. Just add them and divide them by 2 because they are exactly in the mid. So -8 minus that is -6 over -12 over 2, that is -6, and minus 2 over 2, that is -1. So the midpoint is -6 and -1. The correct option is option number 1. That is -6 and -1. Right? Okay, the next one is RS has the endpoints 3, 1 and S17. Find the midpoint. Okay, for the midpoint, just add their x components, divide them by 2. That is 3 plus 1 over 2 and 1 plus 7 over 2. So that would be 4 over 2 is 2 and 7 plus 1, 8 over 2 is 4. So that are 2 and 4. The correct option is option number 1. That is 2 and 4. Okay, JK has the endpoints -6, 10, -10, K, 8, 6. Find the midpoint M of JK. So how do you calculate the midpoint? You need to add the x components, -6 plus 8 over 2, -10 plus 6 over 2, right? 8 minus 6 is 2 over 2, -10 plus 6 is -4 over 2. So that would be 1 and -2. So the end midpoint is -1 and -2, right? The second option is the correct one. Okay, GH has endpoints 8, -4 and -4, 0. Find the midpoint of M of GH. So what is the midpoint? The correct option is 2 and -2, right? Option number 1 is the correct option. A line segment has the endpoints 1, 1 and -3, -7. Find the coordinates of its midpoint M. So which is the correct option? They are 1 and -3, right? The second option is the correct one. They are 1 and -3. Okay, V is 7, 0 and W is 9, 4 are the endpoints of the line segment. What is the midpoint M of the line segment? The correct option is 8 and 2, right? it would be 0, -6, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 10 math. The chapter we were working on is lines, line segments, and no. The chapter we're working on is points, lines, and segments. The lessons we have covered today are line segments and rays, length of segments on number line, additive property of length, midpoints, congruent line segments, and midpoints formula. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9, right? So if you have any question, you can ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Please ask questions if you have any. No questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.